I don't feel bad because they had Adrian Griffin. They were 29 and 13, and Giannis wanted to change. So he get exactly what he wanted this. He wanted Doc. He wanted a new coach. He wanted Budenholzer gone. Budenholzer was gone. He wanted J. Kidd gone. J. Kidd was gone.
Yo, the Bucks are cooked. Things are already starting off real bad. They made some questionable decisions last season and tried to make up for it with the addition of Damian Lillard. Fans had high hopes that the Bucks would dominate the Eastern Conference. Instead, they've hit an unexpected low point, struggling with a 1-6 record that has left fans scratching their heads. How could a team packed with such talent be facing these issues? Is it team chemistry? Or did the Bucks make a huge mistake in hiring Doc Rivers? Either one of those reasons made Patrick Beverley dipped and went to Europe. Let's dive into why the Bucks' season is off to a rocky start and what might be the biggest reason behind their struggles. The decision to bring in Doc Rivers wasn't without controversy. They fired Adrian Griffin when they had a winning record, and there was some rumblings that Giannis wanted him gone, so the Bucks got rid of him.
You guys had Adrian Griff, who obviously, when he got let go, I think you guys were the 2 seed?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened, bro.
So,
why did Griff get fired? What happened?
What to get for?
Because a lot of people say it was
crazy. That's a little what?
Well, I'm saying a lot of people say it was like he wasn't clicking with the players. Like,
they hired Doc Rivers, a coach who is known for his highs with championship teams, but also his struggles in the playoffs. Rivers was expected to bring stability and experience, yet this season has been anything but stable. Let me not forget to mention that they also have Darvin Ham on his coaching staff. Knowing his track record, that's a disaster also. Chris Middleton has been central to the Bucks' success. He's an all-star, a clutch performer, and a key piece of their 2021 championship. But recent reports suggest that the Bucks considered trading him to acquire Bradley Beal, who ultimately went to the Phoenix Suns. This news shocked fans who thought Middleton was untouchable. His steady presence and scoring ability have been crucial, and he's beloved by Milwaukee's fan base. The potential trade signals a win-now approach that sacrifices loyalty and team chemistry for quick fixes, and some players have already voiced discomfort over this direction. Middleton has long been Giannis' go-to partner on the court, and breaking up this duo for short-term gains could risk disrupting the cohesion that has made Milwaukee a title contender in recent years. But even with Middleton on board, Milwaukee faces a more immediate issue, a glaring hole in their defense. Consider the Bucks struggled to handle players like Tyrese Halliburton and Darius Garland, who exposed the Bucks' weaknesses in guarding speed and agility. The Bucks gave up one of their best guard defenders to acquire Damian Lillard. Rivers has been vocal about the defensive gaps, but his solutions so far haven't shown the desired effect.
Too many times they ran behind us today, over and over again. I mean, bigs running behind us for lobs. That just can't happen. And again, I keep going back to me. If there's something they're not hearing, that I'm telling them, and I got to do a better job.
I think it's collectively, you got to look at everybody. I don't think there's been a great coaching job done here. It's funny, when you look back last year, they fired Adrian Griffin because of their defense. And now their defense is pretty much worse than it's ever been.
These defensive lapses go beyond just player performance. They signal a potential mismatch in coaching style in the team's current roster. Other teams are just waltzing in the paint if Brook Lopez isn't there, and if he is, teams try to lure him out so there isn't any paint protection. In transition, teams are outrunning them. When the Bucks traded Drew Holiday, they gave up a defensive anchor who could lock down the league's best guards. Holiday's absence has left a defensive gap that the Bucks haven't been able to fill. Despite Lillard's scoring prowess, he's not known for his defensive skills, and opponents have exploited this by targeting the Bucks on the perimeter. Holiday's presence once allowed Giannis and other frontcourt players to play more aggressively, knowing Holiday would protect the perimeter. Now guards like Halliburton and Garland are able to exploit Milwaukee's defense, racking up points with little resistance. With Rivers' current strategies not holding up against faster, more skilled guards, it's clear the Bucks' defensive identity is in jeopardy. But defense isn't the only issue. Chemistry between the Bucks' new star duo is still a work in progress.
You know, my teammates and my coaches, they're going to get the real version of me this year.
The addition of Damian Lillard was supposed to bring a new level of offensive firepower, and while Lillard has delivered in scoring, integrating him with Giannis hasn't been seamless. The two stars are still learning to balance their playing styles, and the adjustment has impacted both their individual performances and team dynamics. Lillard is adjusting from being the primary scorer to sharing that responsibility with Giannis, which has meant a few awkward possessions and a slower than expected adjustment period. And Damian Lillard said he is lonely, which he said he misses his family, but it can also be that he doesn't like the Bucks environment. The pairing has shown flashes of brilliance but is still inconsistent, which has left the team struggling to maintain momentum. This adjustment period might be one reason for their shaky start. Can they find the right rhythm to make their offense unstoppable? Or is this a sign that the chemistry they need to win a championship will take longer than anticipated? With chemistry issues on top of defensive struggles, the Bucks face another looming challenge: their tight financial situation. The Bucks' aggressive trades and contract decisions have come at a cost, leaving them with limited financial flexibility. After acquiring Lillard and extending Middleton, Milwaukee is heavily committed financially, which restricts their ability to make further moves. If this season doesn't meet expectations, the Bucks may find themselves struggling to improve the roster without drastic moves. Adding to this pressure, Giannis has openly stated he wants to keep winning, hinting that he may consider other options if Milwaukee can't remain competitive. This financial strain and Giannis's high expectations mean the Bucks are effectively in a win or bust scenario. All these challenges are taking their toll, and Milwaukee's future may hang in the balance if things don't turn around soon. The Milwaukee Bucks are facing more than just a rough start. They're grappling with internal pressures, external challenges, and high expectations. From trade rumors casting doubt on loyalty to defensive struggles and chemistry issues, it's clear that this season's problems go deeper than a few early losses. For the Bucks, the stakes are high. If they can't overcome these issues, they could risk losing not only their chance at a title, but also the loyalty of their star. Is this a wake-up call for the Bucks, or a sign of deeper issues that could define their future? With each game, the pressure mounts. Only time will tell if Milwaukee can turn things around, or if this season will mark the beginning of a disappointing chapter in the Bucks' history. Either way, it's still early, and hopefully they make some changes to turn things around. With Doc at the helm, I don't think so. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace.